Went to another local electronics store today. It wasn't Best Buy, it was one across town from where I live. And I've been hoping to see one of these units in person for some time. And I finally got a chance to look at it and take some notes on it. I didn't get any pictures of it, unfortunately. The last time when I was going to do a review of the Dell Inspiron Mini 9, one of the workers at Best Buy came up to me. He was very nice to me. He didn't have a grudge. He was just very nice to me. Basically explained he was carrying out one of the manager's requests. But he was very nice to me and very politely asked that I stop taking pictures, so I did. But I've been basically keeping that as a rule just to be safe. So I'll try and describe the system. Try and picture a full-sized keyboard and an 8-inch screen. Okay? And your mouse is in between the G and the H keys, just above the B key, and it's basically a nub, a pointing nub. You have an 8-inch widescreen and a webcam on the right-hand side, one of Sony's Motion Eye webcams. So that's basically what the unit looks like. I didn't get onto the ports or anything, I didn't think to, because when you see what I have to say about this unit, you wonder why it even exists. The specific unit was the Sony VAIO P530H. For me, the tiny screen requires a 6 times magnification versus 4 times for the regular computer, so that was a negative. One of the positives, in fact the only positives, were that it had a good keyboard and pointing nub, as well as an interesting PlayStation-like interface. There's a button on the key below the keyboard that sort of looks like this, and you tap that, and you get into and you push that, and you get into an interface that is similar to the PlayStation. It allows you to access the system settings and the media and your various types of media, as well as the internet. As to whether or not it needs to be activated while Vista's active, I don't know. I hope it can be, because what I'm about to say next, the system is very, very slow, especially with Vista's magnifier on board. And because of the fact that it is very, very slow, it was so slow that I couldn't even keep up with commands. It was executing commands about 4 or 5 seconds after I was submitting them. Okay? And I haven't seen a system that slow since my brother's Windows Millennium Compact Presario Tower. So, I mean, it's just as slow as a slug. I wouldn't even use it. Now, the netbook is meant to be used for email. I wouldn't even use it for that. Unless you rely on the Sony PlayStation-like interface, which I had no opportunity to try because even that was slow. The commands just wouldn't register right away. I don't know what the story was. Maybe it was bogged down with too much demo software or something. But it was just incredibly slow to the point where I wouldn't even recommend it, considering the fact that Sony wants around $800 or $900 for the base unit. And this is supposed to be a netbook. Sony doesn't want to classify it as such, but technically that's what it is. Sony calls it a lifestyle notebook, but technically it is a netbook. A $900 netbook running a full-blown copy of Windows Vista that's as slow as a slug, or a snail, excuse me, slow as a snail. I don't know. Overall, in the end, I gave it a 6 out of 10. It's just not worth it. Thank you for watching. Comments are welcome. If you wish to be more positive, you certainly may be, but please don't be grudging against me in the process. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.